Olives are very, very, very mentioned in the Bible. Olive trees, olive branches, olive...
You. Hello and welcome back to the Croak and Crow podcast. I am Spencer Cartier.
I am Olive Oil.
Olive Oil.
Popeye's wife.
Popeye's wife. And this year is Frank looking great. He's always looking great.
I love him.
Yeah, how was everyone's Thanksgiving? Ours was great. How was yours? Did you get Boston Market? You know what?
I did that one year.
Yeah, you did.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to be honest. I'm all for it. I was talking to a friend yesterday, and small family, very small family, and they didn't even like have a someone at the house with their family. Everyone celebrates differently. Some people don't celebrate. They went to a restaurant, and he said, actually, they were offering, Thanksgiving food. I got chicken parm. And I said, no shame in that.
Yeah.
It was probably great chicken parm. And like last year, it was COVID. I went down to Florida, and I had tacos. And I think we need to stop pigeonholing ourselves to be forced to eat certain things on certain days.
Right.
Thanksgiving's, you might think it's about the turkey, but it's not. It's about so much more than that. And why not have chicken parm on Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
But whatever you had, I'm sure you enjoyed it. Hope you liked it. Hope you're feeling...
No, it's a great point. I mean, Thanksgiving is Thanksgiving, whether it was with one person or 100, if it was with the classic turkey or a hot dog.
Or hot dog. Normalize hot dogs on Thanksgiving. How about that?
I think were you promoting hot dogs before, or was that someone else?
I don't think I'm a hot dog promoter.
No.
I mean,
you were. I wish we had that photo when you were a hot dog promoter.
I was a hot dog promoter. I quite literally was a hot dog promoter. But no, I enjoy a hot dog.
You're going to tell the story, or they're not going to wonder what you're talking about?
Oh, when I was a hot dog promoter?
Yeah.
Oh, I used to promote hot dogs on the side of a busy road for a little hot dog shop. And Levis's Hot Dogs. And I loved that job. I would put my headphones in, listen to, back then, it was the dubstep was big.
Okay.
Like the wop, wop, wop.
Yeah.
And I'd have the sign, and I'd go like, wop, 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 and I would do like all these dances. And it's funny because it wasn't a full covering mascot out. Like sometimes when you get in a mascot outfit, it's like, nobody knows. You can act a goof. You can do the worm and stuff. I was fully exposed on a road.
It was so flimsy.
On a road very close to my high school, and I just did not. As soon as
very busy road.
As soon as I threw that hot dog shawl on, I was a different person.
Yeah.
Was
that your first job?
No, it was not my first job.
Oh.
No, first job.
I don't know why you're scoffing. It should be. It should have been. No, that was last year.
There's nothing embarrassing about that.
No, but it must have been low paying, though.
It wasn't about the money.
Oh.
I don't even know if I got paid. No, I got paid.
Did you approach them and say, may I promote?
Yes. I said, may I promote a hot dog? But I don't know. It was nice. I would do 10 out of 10 would do it again. Maybe I'd get a more higher quality hot dog.
Well, around tax time, you could dress up like a Statue of Liberty.
No.
You see those people?
Yeah, but
talk about a costume that's not a costume.
And talk about there's not enough enthusiasm with them. Mm-mm. You get a wave out of them and it's exciting. Yeah. When I was the hot dog, I guarantee, the one problem about it though? They used to send me so far away from the hot dog shop.
Really?
They had like multiple signs, and like some of them were like half a mile down the road.
Oh.
And so like it said Levis's Hot Dogs in half a mile, and so like in the morning I would just have to like trudge and blocks.
What they told you were, because you didn't have like.
They would say, okay, we're giving you the half mile sign, so the library up there is where you stop.
Okay.
Just walking, but it was nice.
All right.
That's enough hot dog talk. But yeah, so Thanksgiving's over. Now it is Christmas time. Christmas music. What? What do you put country in your nose for?
Because that's not a rule. That's not a law.
That's my rule. Oh, no,
I know, but I mean, maybe it's not Christmas time,
Well, for me it is.
Oh.
Personally, I believe now is when the Christmas music may commence. I think you can listen to it in July, but I know there's some strict people that wait for Thanksgiving. You
are saying that people don't have to eat turkey on Thanksgiving, but
I'm saying me.
But you can say you can listen to Christmas music all year round
without with being able to defend it.
Okay.
Like I will listen to Christmas music all year round, but if someone's like, whoa, it's still November. I'm like, hey, Thanksgiving's over.
Mm-hmm.
I can do whatever I want.
Do you watch the Christmas shows?
Yeah, I like Christmas. I don't have a favorite Christmas movie.
I know.
I like Four Christmases. That's good. It's with Reese Witherspoon and that one guy. You would know him.
Vince Vaughn?
Yeah. That's a good one. But I'm not into everyone like, oh, what's your favorite Christmas movie? Elf. I feel like I don't like hearing that. Elf was a great movie, don't get me wrong. But something about it just like it's like nails on a chalkboard when someone says it's my favorite Christmas movie.
Do you think that our audience can look forward to us talking about Christmas every day now for 25 it's not even the 1st of December. It's the 26th of November. So for 29 days.
All right, what are you doing? Are you throwing shade and saying I shouldn't talk about it now?
It's not shade, but I just wanted you to assure our viewers that we won't be talking about Christmas for the next 29 days.
We might. Last year.
We won't if I have anything to say about it.
Last year, I'm pretty sure I got a present on every day of the 25 days.
What's that, Frank? He's voting down.
I have a question about that, actually.
What, Advent?
No.
Oh.
I was going to talk to you off camera, but why not? Why not invite these people to hear it? Now, last year, if you remember, we had 25 days of Christmas. Just don't tear up thinking about it. We had 25 days of Christmas. And that's when we first changed our setup from we were in a investigating room.
Right.
To we had a Christmas tree.
Right.
Christmas tree went away.
Ran away.
It ran away after Christmas. And what replaced the Christmas tree?
Frank.
The question is, who is tenured in? Does the Christmas tree come back? And Frank takes the boot?
I say we decorate Frank like a Christmas tree. He gets a star on his head. He gets covered in tinsel.
Interesting. We'll talk about it. Let us know what you think. Should Frank get the boot for December? Or should he get dressed up? Or should he just not leave and Christmas gets ruined?
No. Well, I'm not a very tradition person. So I feel fine that this year's set won't look anything like last year's set. Are you your tradition guy? Like you want it to be, now's when we bring out the wreath that we've had for,
No, I'm not a tradition guy. It's fine.
We could put a wreath around his neck. You like to throw things.
I do. And then I have to pick it all up after this. Because I feel like when I'm in podcast mode, I can just do whatever I want. I can throw things. I can break things. I can fall off my chair.
Yeah.
And it's like as soon as it's over, I have to live with all
hospital.
I have to live with all the decisions I made through the podcast. It's I just go fully into character.
So you must play darts.
Yeah, I play little darts.
If you like to throw things?
Yeah, I'm not too bad at darts. Not too shabby. I play cricket, I think the name is called.
Really?
There's two kinds of darts games. I don't know what the first one. The first one is where each one represents points.
Right.
I don't play that one. I could be wrong. Maybe just one person called it cricket, where 15 to 20 and then bullseye. You need to hit each of those 3 times to close them out.
Okay.
So you have all those written out. X or line makes an X and then a circle. And first to close out all of those wins.
It's real darts, not electronic.
I don't do electronic darts.
Okay, I don't know. I was just asking.
No, it's real darts.
I'm afraid of sharp objects.
Yeah.
No, I remember darts were very big when I was coming up, and there was teams.
Yeah. I think that's the points one, I think. Teams. Okay. I've never played team darts.
No?
No.
People had serious teams.
Well, it's hard for me to find one friend, let alone 3.
I'm sorry I brought that up.
Yeah.
Maybe Santa will bring you
friends. Just drop some elves off. Let them hang out with me.
I think Hanukkah starts next week.
No.
Yeah.
Why so early?
I don't know. I heard it was early this year.
Huh. That's interesting.
Yeah. So get your presents ready for your Jewish friends. Is that how it works or no? Not really.
I don't think so.
No. Okay.
You're saying other people gift things?
Yeah.
I think I could be completely wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's more of an internal thing.
Okay.
There's Happy Hanukkah, but I think it's a family thing.
Okay.
I don't think it's Christmas where it's it's Hanukkah season. I could be ignorant.
Get back to us on it.
I will. I'll go ask some people.
Okay.
But guys, it's Friday. You know that. You know what day it is. You're looking at the calendar. It's Friday. It's a great Friday. It feels weird to be Friday. I thought yesterday was Sunday. Yeah.
I literally almost put out the trash today.
Yeah.
And if it was either yesterday or today has to be Sunday. The fact that it's Friday,
it's crazy, isn't it?
Absolutely,
I know.
crazy.
It's like because Thanksgiving in itself, in most, I'm not just saying it because I'm a young Gen Z kid, and I'm like the fun never stops. Most people they get out of work, like so it's like Wednesday's like a Friday,
yeah,
and so then it's like that feels like a Friday. Then Thanksgiving feels like a Saturday,
right?
And then it's like, what you said, it feels like a Sunday today. But no, it just never stops. The weekend that never ends.
Yeah.
But you can't complain about that. Frank's excited. He says, bring it on. Bring on all the turkey. He's been eating leftovers all day.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's Fun Friday. What do we have to talk about?
It's Black Friday, but...
Oh, it is Black Friday.
Yeah.
We didn't bring that up.
No.
Do you know the Muffin Man?
He lives on Drury Lane.
I don't think I've ever gone out for Black Friday.
Yeah, you have.
Yeah, I have. Once, but I didn't buy anything.
I know. No matter how good the deals are, if you don't have money, what's
that's the thing. It's like, $800 TV on sale for $500.
I don't have $500.
And it's like, I don't know. I guess if people plan it right, and all year they're like, I know I need a Canon ultra wide lens camera, and I'll be able to like. But it always just comes up out of nowhere, and then it's like, for me to want something, I'm like racking my brain. It's like, wait, I don't need anything. Right.
Well, a recent, not very recent at all, but more recent than the old times, is Cyber Monday, and that is on Monday, right?
Yeah, but even that,
but at least you have a better chance of what's this, like window shopping, on the internet. But Black Friday is just kind of like
the other thing I hear, and I could just be being pessimistic. Maybe Black Friday's good, and maybe I'm ignorant. Is today Ignorant Friday? But I've heard that a lot of it is like a little, are you getting a deal? Like sometimes in the weeks approaching Black Friday, like online will price things higher than they're ought to be. And then Cyber Monday, it's like everyone has deals. And it's like you might not even really be getting deals for what you're buying, if that makes sense.
Right.
I don't know. Is that like a conspiracy theory?
I don't know. And it's too much for me to figure out. So that's why I don't do it.
Yeah, same.
I don't know anything about it, really. I don't know why it's Black Friday. I guess it has to do with being in, like, the red is when you owe money. Black is when you have money.
I thought it was green.
Is it?
I'm in the green.
I don't know how to do accounting.
Yeah.
It is?
Yeah, it's green.
Like, oh no, I'm in the red.
Yeah, it's green and red.
I only knew the red part.
I don't know.
Sadly.
I've never got to the other side.
Yeah,
so
I didn't know that.
Never got to see what color it is.
Yeah. I don't know. Is it around the world or is it just here?
I don't know. I think it's just here because I feel like I've heard English people talk about how crazy Americans are, and they see them like stampeding over each other on Black Friday.
Right.
I don't know. Who cares?
All right, it's November 26th.
November 26th.
And it's actually World Olive Tree Day.
Oh, that's very biblical.
Right? Yeah.
Or am I thinking of fig tree?
No,
olive branch.
Oh,
the olive branch.
Olives are huge in the Bible.
Huge.
There's big, gigantic olives. Now, olives are very, very, very mentioned in the Bible. Olive trees, olive branches, olive.
You.
Thank you. Olive oil.
Yes. Yes.
Olive wood. I think Kings is all about you know, when they're all the instructions of building.
Yeah.
So olives are very important. The United Nations is an international organization for the best of the the best of the world. No, to try to make the world the best it could be. UNESCO, I don't know how to say it. UNESCO. I've heard it and I've seen it, but to say it, I get a little insecure. UNESCO.
Can you spell it?
UNESCO.
Okay.
It's United Nations Educational, Scientific, and Cultural Organization.
It's very wordy.
That's why they say UNESCO, and I think everybody knows it. But we have the United States has a field office in New York City. All around the world, they have their field office. It's I guess it's a branch.
Branch
of the United Nations, and like Trinidad doesn't have one, but the Caribbean does.
Okay.
Yeah. So they made a few years ago, not that long ago, they they said it's going to be World Olive Tree Day on every November 26th.
Okay.
So it's just saying that
it seems like a weird place for a holiday to be, or like a weird person to give out a holiday. What does it like represent?
Yeah. Okay. So it is. So like I said, educational, scientific, all those kind of things. So they care about the environment. They care about education. They care about peace. They give out peace prizes. They give out. They try to nurture and encourage, for all these countries of the world to be on the same page of, full of information. Yeah. And so it's really about peace more than the olive tree.
Okay.
The symbol of it.
Yes.
And I believe the olive tree is on the United Nations flag. But it's just about peace, wisdom, hope, because the tree has such great symbolism.
Yeah.
Deeply rooted and protective, resilience and new beginnings, and a symbol of sharing and exchange.
Sharing and caring.
And so it is on the United Nations flag. They use it. If they have World Olive Tree Day, that will just bring it. I guess it's really like a peace day, but it focuses on the olive tree and how it you can't find many things that are in every single country, but
so this is you're saying it's a national holiday. So
international.
That's what I'm saying. So this is an international holiday.
Yeah. So the olive tree and the olive branch needs to be remembered and protected. They've been around for absolutely ever.
Well, they've got to be. They're biblical.
And
then that's when the world started, right?
That's when the world started. No, they are biblical. There's trees that are 2,000 years old, but what did I see? And it was like super, super old, like 30,000. So much for me to see with all my papers. So anyway, olives, right? It's not One Word Wednesday, but we do have olive oils.
Ooh.
We have a non-extra virgin, which is just Bertolli, which is just run of the mill. Then we move up. We got a California olive ranch, and then we have
smooth and balanced,
an organic. This one's from Italy. This one is higher still.
Oh. Now, can you tell me what makes olive oil extra virgin?
Oh, I'm going to say that they keep pressing it and purifying it. Like, no? They only press it one time.
No, it has nothing to do with the pressing process.
Oh, really?
I could be wrong, but I'm going to say I'm 75% sure that I'm right.
Okay.
It is all about the time from the olive being picked to when it is pressed.
Oh, really?
And so the regular olives, they pick them all day long, have them in barrels.
Right.
And then they press them. Extra virgin, I'm pretty sure it needs to be straight from branch to getting pressed.
Right.
And I don't know what that does.
It has to be really fresh. We spent some time in Spain, and we had delicious olive oil there. They just, mostly all the restaurants have a shallow bowl of oil and some bread. And it was so good. And it's really hard to get here. Maybe they do have olive boutiques, which I don't go to. When I say it's hard to get, I'm talking about a supermarket. Yeah. It's also extremely expensive.
Olive oil?
Yeah, the good olive oil. And it's about to get more expensive.
What? Olive shortage?
Yeah, like the...
Everything shortage. They're all on the cargo ships that are locked in the sea.
Yeah, and just even the growers, like France and Spain have had really bad weather, and climate change has really affected it, and the price is going through the roof. So... As I said,
so we should buy a bunch of bottles, and that'll be better than stocks.
We should plant olive trees, which is what they're doing in Japan.
Japan?
Japan is rising through the ranks of being a award-winning olive oil producer.
Huh.
The 2021 there was a competition, and it's Spain, Italy, Greece, Japan.
Wow.
Right there. Greece. You know how important Greece is for olives?
They invented the olive, I thought.
Greece, it's in mythology. The olive branch on the head of the Olympics is because of Greece. Japan, funny enough, trends, right? Japanese people, even Asian people, more, even a bigger broader group like China, but they actually didn't like olive oil. They didn't like the taste of olive oil, and they would say this man had a restaurant in China, and they would say, like, don't put olive oil, like, don't use olive oil.
Yeah.
But now that the health benefits are so popularized, and it's just it's like
it's just the best. It's the bee's knees.
No, well, I mean, like, it's so talked about. If they want the olive oil now.
We want the olive oil.
Japanese people, Japanese small growers are growing it, and they are winning gold medals.
I would try some Japanese olive oil.
Watch out for Japan. They're coming to get. Now, like I said, we have an American one here, which America's not really known for it either, but everyone's throwing their hat in the ring. And if you have a good...
Which one's the American one?
Isn't it this big one here?
Yeah, but even that says a global blend of oils from Argentina, Chile, Portugal, and California.
Really?
So it's not even all...
Well, that's the thing, too. You can look at in your olive oils, check and see where the olives actually came from. And you're right. Sometimes they're blends.
Yeah.
Some will say these olives are only from Italy or Spain. And others, whatever you want. But it's a blessed fruit in Greek civilization. Mount of Olives is in the Bible. It's a location. And I believe it's just because the trees did grow up there, grow on the mountain.
They grew up there.
They grew on the mountain.
From a small age.
And it's I found this interesting for the Bible, that the reference to Mount of Olives in the Bible, it starts with David's flight from Absalom in 2 Samuel 15:30, and it talks about how
he's running away from King Saul.
Yeah, and it says, and he wept as he went up. But the interesting thing that I found was that the other part of the New Testament is talking about Jesus. Jesus stood on Mount of Olives and wept over Jerusalem.
Oh.
And it's like, oh, that's really interesting. I'm going to look up the 2 Bible verses and see.
Yeah, if there's any correlation.
And he went there on the night of his betrayal, and Jesus ascended into heaven from the Mount of Olives.
Oh, wow.
So olives everywhere, and not a drop to drink. People drink olive oil for health benefits. Did you know?
I've heard.
Have you heard?
A tablespoon of olive oil?
Yeah.
It sounds awful.
It does. Even if it was delicious, I don't want to do it.
Like, I love, like what you said, like some bread on a table.
Right.
What do they put on, like, in the olive oil?
Sometimes they put the little, I don't know, a little
red pepper flakes or
seasoning.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I would eat that all day. But something about just it by itself.
Right.
Kind of gives me the heebie-jeebies.
So why do you think this olive situation, even messengers in the war, they used to, when they say we have an olive branch, they would actually carry an olive branch so that you would know the person coming is peaceful. It's
so weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like an olive of all things.
Right.
Like, I feel like there's like sweeter, no, I'm not trying to say physically, but also physically. Like a strawberry or something, or a peach.
Right.
But it's like an olive.
Right.
Which is like, I don't get it.
Yeah.
But is there a value thing in it?
Well, I mean, the value is that it's so versatile, but I guess you could say that about a lot of trees. It's not One Word Wednesday, or I would have really researched this more.
This is fun Olive Friday.
This is fun Olive Friday. Even in lots of religious ceremonies, but in the Catholic ceremony of anointing of the sick, it's olive oil.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, and also oil. It's called oil of the catechumens, which is is it for baptism? I don't know, but it's used in it's also used in other religious ceremonies.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Do you have any interest?
I have interest. I do. I do find the reoccurring theme of olives and olive oil fascinating.
Right.
I have no thought on what could possibly be. I mean, yeah, is it like I don't know. It's just something, isn't it? The mystery of the olive. But yeah, I think we should look into it. We should be olive investigators.
I want to be an olive farmer.
An olive farmer?
Yeah.
What is well, I guess you would just look at like Italian conditions. Is it a warm weather thing?
Well, the crops have so it's November, and the harvesting has just begun in Greece and
well, yeah, what's the weather like over there
France
right now?
And stuff. Yeah, the harvesting has just begun, and it's
seems like to me it needs a lot of sunlight.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, and Japan as well. I don't know.
I don't know what Japan's climate is.
Yeah.
You know what? Let's do some research on it.
But there's a few Bible verses, and it says when you shake the olive branch, so you shake the tree to make the olives fall off, and it says in the Bible, leave some. Don't shake it twice. Shake it, and then leave those for the widows and the poor people.
Okay.
And nowadays it's a machine. Have you ever seen the machines?
No.
I saw the machines I saw a little video on nuts.
Yeah.
And I forget it was actually See's SEE''S See's Candy in California. They have amazing candy.
Never heard of it.
Yeah. My aunt used to live in San Francisco, and she would bring it back for us. But See's Candy, they have really quality ingredients.
Yeah.
And so they literally show videos of where they get the nuts for their candy. It's very transparent, and so it was really cool. They were these machines shake the tree, and
for olives.
No, it was nuts. I can't remember what the nuts were, but that is the same way to harvest olives.
Yeah.
But so of course this Bible verse is not going to work
when the machine's doing the shaking.
When the machine's doing the shaking, but obviously the Bible verse isn't about olives, right?
No, I mean that sounds sort of parabolic.
Parabolic. Made that up.
Where it's talking about not being greedy, right? Like it's like get your olives, but remember there are those in need, and don't just try to take everything for yourself.
Right.
And it's obviously not. It's also not about women and old people.
Right.
I mean, you can take it literally, but if you're taking it symbolically, it's those who don't have the abilities and stuff to find as many trees, shake them, get there first. I don't know. Regardless, it's take care of yourself.
Right.
And we say that. I mean, and that's what sharpening the axe is, right? Like it's not saying shake the trees and give it all away. It's shake the trees, get your olives, but don't be greedy. That's true.
That is what we say, because a few times we've had some questions about should you give away your last dollar or should you go without shoes? And that's a good example, because if it's your olive tree, you are harvesting. So you've got your basket. It doesn't say collect all the olives, split them evenly.
Yeah.
It just says take, what you have planted and what you've harvested. There are going to be some that cling,
and leave them.
Leave them.
You don't need to be greedy, but we'll revisit olives maybe.
Yeah, we could do a One Word Wednesday.
Yeah.
I'm olive oil.
That's what I was about to ask.
But I think her name is Oyl. I don't know why, but like whoever wrote her character, maybe.
Well, I mean, that makes sense. I feel like that makes more sense. Where it's like, oh, it's a last name, olive oil.
Right. Do you know Popeye?
Of course I know Popeye, the Sailor Man.
Popeye the Sailor Man. So then what's his baby's name?
Ooh. E. Popeye's baby. Give me the first letter.
S.
Second letter.
It's a vegetable.
Second letter.
W.
SW for a vegetable?
It might be two different. It might be two words.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Sweet peppers.
P. Oh my God! Popeye's baby sweet peppers. Sweet pea.
Sweet pea. And what's the bad guy's name?
Well, there's Brutus.
Yeah.
But I think there's another bad guy.
There's not a bad guy.
There's another bad guy, and there's Wimpy.
Okay, now you're
Wimpy,
dating yourself. I only remember.
I will
Popeye.
gladly pay you Tuesday for a hamburger today.
Oh.
It's this guy, and he has a tie, and he wants hamburgers. As a matter of fact, I think there's a fast food restaurant now called Wimpy's.
Oh, is there?
Yeah. Brutus, I'm dying right now. There's two bad guys. Dang. But
don't know where olives came from. Don't know the other bad guy in Popeyes.
I don't know. It's a different hat. It's probably blocking my thoughts.
You're receptive. You know what? And I'm not wearing a hat today.
Right. Everything's off.
But anyway, guys.
The one question I didn't ask you is what gives Popeye his energy?
Spinach. Canned.
Yeah, he didn't even chew. He just swallowed it.
Yeah, I know. I used to that was my favorite part. I would think that if I ate spinach, my forearms would get real big.
Do you eat spinach?
I actually like raw spinach more than I like cooked spinach.
Like a salad or cold in a drink?
Ew, no.
No.
Ew. No, like in a salad.
Okay.
Like the leafy greens.
Yeah.
But that's it.
All right. So I'm so confused. I don't know what date it is. I really don't know anything.
You know why? Because we're in a Friday that is a.
It's not supposed to be
It's
here.
not supposed to be Friday. You know what?
I know, because yesterday I said I'll see you on Wednesday.
You did. You said goodbye. And
I jinxed it.
You did. It's fine though. It was a great podcast. We are actually sponsored by these companies. So get some olive oil from these guys.
You should say this brand, because this brand was researched. Preston found this brand. No, you know what? Bridget told Preston, and then Preston.
They don't know any of these people. This is Olio Beato DeMarco. It was rated 10 out of 10 as featured in the Washington Post. So check it out. Try it. Why not?
If you're cooking, it doesn't really matter.
We're
talking about if you're going to be tasting it, salad or whatever.
Anyway, guys, we'll be back on Wednesday. What is happening?
Oh, no.
We're going to be back on Wednesday. Enjoy your weekend. Thanksgiving, that just never ends. Eat some leftovers. Go, I don't know. Either listen to Christmas music or don't. It's fine. Nothing even matters anymore. What else? Yeah, that's it.
Subscribe.
No. Not after today. Peace.